Hello, and welcome to How to Become a Systems Approach Vedic Astrologer. I'm Sarah Hawthorne, and I'll be your teacher. It's important that you stick with the lessons and take time on your own to study so that you can really achieve your goal of becoming a Systems Approach Vedic Astrologer as quickly as possible. In this introduction video, I will be covering a bit of information about myself, my goals for this course, what Vedic astrology is and how it differs from Western astrology, how Vedic astrology can be used in modern life, and what doing a Vedic astrology reading for someone entails. So let's get started. I'm Sarah. Let me share a little about myself. I'm a systems approach Vedic astrologer, consultant, and advisor. I'm an entrepreneur and creator. I have a Pisces rising sign, Sun in Taurus, Moon in Cancer. I teach Vedic astrology and specialize in using Vedic astrology to help people of all ages make health, relationship, and career choices. Using the stars, I can help you navigate difficult periods in your life, find light at the end of the tunnel, and harness the potential of your planets for the greatest support. I'm a meditation and yoga junkie, and I got a theater arts degree from the University of Iowa. My biggest claim to fame is that I'm in the No Strings Attached trailer with Ashton Kutcher. I love spending time with my husband and dog and love living in Florida and going to the beach as much as possible. Systems approach to Vedic astrology takes the guesswork, intuition, and contradictory principles out of the horoscope reading because it's based on a scientific paradigm and provides accurate, relevant, practical, and replicable readings. Why take this course? Peace of mind and purpose in life. Are you having a hard time finding your passion? Are you bored in your current job? Do you know you were meant for better things? Do you want to help yourself and others live their best life? Do you want to pursue your passion and make a living doing it? If you said yes to any of these things, you're in the right path, and I'm so glad you're here. Now, before you think I've always known what I wanted to do, I moved back to Iowa after trying my hand at acting for 3 years in Los Angeles. I felt a little lost and had no idea where my life was headed. A lot of my friends were going back to college to get their master's degrees, but I didn't love college and I still had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I was working in a corporate job doing accounting and bored out of my mind. I knew I was meant to do something great with my life, but wasn't quite sure how to go about making that a reality. I began studying Vedic astrology with my dad as a way to pass the time and ended up spending the next 3 years with my head in the books, learning everything I could about systems approach to Vedic astrology, which is a scientific paradigm for reading horoscopes. This is the system my dad has been practicing for years. Learning and practicing Vedic astrology has given me peace of mind and purpose in life. And this is the biggest reason I feel so inspired to help other people with the same dreams, to start living their best lives. I feel so beyond lucky that I found my passion and didn't need to get another $30,000 degree in order to start my own business doing what I love. On September 2016, I was conferred the honorary title of Jyotish Saraswati by the Systems Institute of Hindu Astrology. I truly believe that with the knowledge of how to give practical, accurate, and replicable readings using systems approach to Vedic astrology, you will always have a skill that is desirable, and you can feed yourself doing it. The success you have will depend on your commitment to the knowledge and building your practice, but I'm here to inspire you and let you know it is possible to pursue your passion and make a living doing it. In this course, I will teach you how to read your natal chart and the charts of your friends and family members using the systems approach to Vedic astrology. I will also teach you what the best astrological remedies for each rising sign is so that you can help others improve their lives. I'll also help you read transit charts so you can prepare for upcoming transits and keep your friends and family members informed on what to expect. And lastly, I will teach you how I started making money doing astrology and how you can start to generate income for yourself as well. Everything I teach has been studied by over 800 Vedic astrologers using systems approach worldwide and is tested and proven to be accurate time and time again. You will also learn how to answer astrological queries that will help you grow and satisfy your clients' needs. You will also get access to discounted one-on-one mentorship programs and sessions with myself and free access to forums where you can post questions, get answers, and read other questions and answers. And I also want to express how important it is to narrow down your niche. So many people are spreading themselves too thin and not specializing in just one thing and getting super good at it. It's time to narrow down your niche and stop trying to do tarot, Reiki, Western, and Vedic astrology. With Systems Approach, you can make the knowledge your own. You can give accurate, practical, replicable readings without contradiction. Once you give a client an accurate reading, they will be your client for life and tell all their friends and family members, and your business will grow organically. Tips for success. Use your notes. I would not have gotten as far as I am today without my notes. I still use them when I'm doing readings. No shame. Clients appreciate it when you're consistent and well prepared. Commit to the process of learning. Study things over and over again until you have understood the concepts. Buy the books I recommend. They aren't that expensive and will become a valuable tool in your toolbox. You'll use them continually. The learning of a Vedic astrologer is never complete. If you don't understand a concept, sign up for a one-on-one mentorship session with myself. Throw away what you already know about different forms of astrology and keep an open mind. This is the real deal. First things first, what even is Vedic astrology and how does it differ from Western astrology? The word Vedic astrology in India is known as Jyotisha. Jyotisha means the divine science of light on time and karma. So when we do a Vedic astrology reading, we shed light on the person's horoscope. Vedic astrology is said to be more than 5,000 years old. It was originally written in Sanskrit, the mother of all languages. It predates Chinese, Egyptian, Greek, and Western astrology. It's based on the sidereal zodiac, which takes into consideration the wobble of the Earth's axis, or what is known as the precession of the equinox. Unlike the tropical zodiac, which is used by Western astrologers and is based on a fixed position of the planets more than 2,000 years ago. So yes, this means the horoscope you've been reading in the newspapers and magazines will be different from what I would tell you, which may blow your mind a little, but trust me, this is the real deal. The rising sign or your ascendant used by Vedic astrologers is much more specific to you. It is based on the exact time, place, and date of your birth, not where the planets were 2,000 years ago. So if you were to ask an astronomer at the time of your birth what sign was ascending, they would agree with the Vedic astrologer rather than the Western astrologer. How can Vedic astrology fit into modern life? Everything in the horoscope is predestined and will come to pass, but anything in the horoscope can be changed. This is a tremendous paradox. So which is it? Predestiny or free will? The answer is this. If you do not know your horoscope, if you do not know how the planets are operating in your chart, if you do not know when they are operating in your chart, and if you do not know how to fix your chart, then yes, you will meet with the destiny in your chart. In this case, chances are you will have the same problems over and over again in life. This is why people have multiple marriages, multiple career problems, multiple financial problems, and multiple health problems. By knowing the true strength and weaknesses of the planets, we can understand where the obstructions have been coming from, and then we can start to make adjustments to improve our lives. Using Vedic astrology, we can manage the cycles of life and shed some insights on why things happen the way they happen. One thing I love about doing consultations for people going through rough times is that I can offer light at the end of the tunnel and real preventative measures that they can start right away to improve the quality of their life. If you know where the draft is coming from, you can fix the draft. If you know which tires on the bus of life are low on air, you can put air back in those tires, and then you roll down the highway of life more smoothly. Fix your chart, fix your life. Then there is an improvement in your mental and physical health, relationships with others, career and income, and a certain ease and peace of mind. Wouldn't you just love to help yourself and others in such a tangible and useful way? What does doing a Vedic astrology reading for someone entail? What I'm trying to accomplish with a reading is first, I share with you how the planets are truly operating in your life. I do not give sugar-coated false hope. I assume people want the truth about their horoscopes. There are 12 houses in a chart, and there are 9 planets. Each of these houses represent different areas of life, longevity, health, wealth, home life, children, marriage, career, and friendships. Based on the position of the planets in the horoscope, we can see what areas of life need more support. Nobody has a perfect chart. We all have some weakness, some affliction, some debilitation, or some bad placement of planets. This is why we have health and financial issues, obstacles, delays, disappointments, setbacks, accidents, losses, and separations. So we find these planets and we prescribe the twofold planetary remedies to help. Everybody can strengthen their favorable planets through gemstone and color therapy, and propitiate or honor the planets causing adverse effects through charities and chants. For example, if Saturn is causing adverse effects in your chart, you can help the poor and the needy on Saturdays, or give donations to a charity on Saturdays. You can also avoid wearing dark blue or black clothing, or using these colors in your home and workspace. On the other hand, if Saturn is a benefic planet in your chart, then you can wear a dark blue sapphire gemstone and have dark blue and black colors around you, such as wearing blue clothing and sunglasses and having blue colors in your home and workplace. These remedies are super fun, simple, effective, and make you feel good. Lastly, we're going to cover the timing of events. Life does not happen all at once, even though sometimes it feels that way. Life happens according to the hands on the clock, and we have that clock. It's called the Vimshottari Dasha sequence, where we can see the past, the present, and the future general trends in your life. This allows us to know when we have some periods of smoother sailing and when we have some periods when we should slow down and not take risks or chances in order to manage adverse effects. Okay, so let's dive in. And before we do, let's say a little chant for Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles. Om Shri Ganesha Namaha. May divine grace guide you, and let there be no obstructions in your learning journey. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited.